So, anyways, before we get into this, I got just a small, tiny rant. Just like a little one, not a
Oh,
long one.
no intro? What if they don't know us?
Nah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Because
Oh,
if they here for episode 2, they know
stick
who we are
around,
already.
stick around.
Yeah, like it's episode 2. You know who we are if you're here for episode 2. Like we're not gonna pretend to play games. Like, come on now. Anyways,
Here. What's up? What's up?
so last week, right? We talked about the friend acquaintance scenario, what
You
goes
got in
where,
trouble,
all
didn't
these
you?
people. I can't get in trouble with a grown man. Anyways, but nah, it's not trouble. It's just I don't understand what's the negative connotation with being somebody's acquaintance. Can we start
Because
there?
if
Can we
they
start?
think of you as a friend, that's hurtful when they realize they've been demoted.
But it's not. Have they been demoted or did they demote themselves? Let's be real. If we not having the conversation, we're not talking. Like, because again, my thing is it's the approach or how a couple of people approached me. Right?
But you have to
Don't play good cop. Don't play good cop. I'm not going for your good cop today. I'm not. I'm not going for good cop. I'm just not.
you have to realize that you brought a whole new awakening of what a friendship is to you. What's a friendship considered to you? So people thinking they run around your friend and you just gave them a definition of a friend and realized that they've been demoted.
They demoted themselves.
It is common sense. I feel you. I'm
That,
just saying.
that's all I'm saying. It's like right, like, but my thing is, as easy as it is, I want to say easy, as the transition from friend to acquaintance. Can you not go back from acquaintance to friend?
After they get over the fact that they've been demoted.
I'm just saying,
It
like,
depends on
for
how
a
they want to
couple.
take it. Do they take it? Do they take it? Be pissed off and push it back further to where they ain't even acquaintance? They're a stranger, or do they realize like I've been lacking in this department? I do care about this person. I do consider them a friend. Let me act as such. That's up to them.
So they making the choice.
Definitely.
It's
But
not like the choice has been made.
but I know how you are. So if they put their side, you're gonna have to put yours too.
I mean, of course.
But that's
But my
that's
thing is,
that's
right?
that. But I knew you were gonna piss a lot of people off with the acquaintance.
I don't understand why I pissed anybody off. It should have been nobody pissed off because it's just like, what are we lying to each other about as adults? Like, because I said I'm okay. Because like some people hit me, and I'm like, yo, like I'm gonna be honest with you. If you trying to fit whatever your shoe size is into a shoe that don't fit, I'm not about to tell you otherwise because you feel a ways. That sounds like guilt to me.
That's
My
true. Cause,
opinion.
cause, cause we didn't name drop anybody. We just said our definition of what an acquaintance is and what a friend is. So if you feel like you fall into a certain department, then that is on you.
So, but then for the people who did hit me and felt a ways, why be passive aggressive about it? Let's talk about it.
Yeah. You know what I think it is? I think when you don't realize a relationship is a relationship, whether it's a friendship or a sexual partner or whatever the case may
Right.
be, you still have to put in work and have that communication and all that extra stuff. Like that's still a
Right.
part of the relationship, of the friendship.
But it's just like, why turn like the episode is an hour and 20 minutes. Why not listen to the entire clip? You know what? That speaks to what you were talking about last week with people not paying attention and listening. Because it's like there's an entire like I want to say that conversation
Attention
is at
span.
least 20 minutes, right? It's at
But
least
that
20 minutes.
attention span and sensitivity. Are we
But
not
what do
more
you say?
sensitive now? Are we not more
But what do
sensitive
you
now?
say? No, 100%. But I didn't say no names. I didn't say nothing bad. I didn't talk
Yeah,
about nobody
but
mama. I
that
didn't say
hit
nothing wild.
it hit certain people in a spot that they didn't want to hear what else you had to say. They just heard what they feel it was, and they kept it pushing.
But my question is, why you feel the ways about a person you're not in contact with in the first place? What's the point? Like, what are we talking? Like, what are we really talking about? Like, because the people that hit me, some of the people that hit me, they never been my girl. We never been laid up together. It's been none of that. So it's like, what are we talking about? Also, well, I mean, if you're guilty, you're guilty. I mean, but again, if you're guilty, in my mind, the response would be, "What's up, bro? I miss you." Blah blah, whatever. Not the opposite.
It's guilt, bro. There's no other
And
word to
again,
say. It's guilt.
like I said, like some people don't even fit in those categories that we were talking about, and we're like, "Oh, that's tough." And I'm just like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I said nothing wild. Like, I really like. I think the majority of my responses were, "Did you listen to the whole thing?" And a couple people came back and were like, "Oh, okay,
Let me
yes."
tell you, we
Not
gotta
not
start
talking
dropping.
about you.
We gotta start dropping more clips of that little segment. Call it "You Are
like
Now an Acquaintance."
like not talking about you, and they're like, "Oh, you weren't talking about me." No. Did you fit any of those categories? No. But that's what I'm saying. Like, but it's not my place to me to tell you like, yeah, you don't fit in that shoe. What you want me to tell you?
People are ballsy because I don't think I have the balls to hit somebody up and be like, "Oh, you talked about me." I think I would move accordingly. If someone I cared about was on a pod talking about friendship and they described some stuff that I feel like was at me or related to our relationship, either I would cut back, be upset and cut back, or I would do something about it. But I don't think I'd be like, "Yo, I'm an acquaintance." I don't think I'd do that.
But like my thing is just so but we spoke in
Because
such
but
general
then that
terms.
yeah, I'm saying, but then that brings back to like that one on one, like that one, what is it called? What's the word I'm looking for? Like tick for tack type shit.
Oh yeah.
Like if everything you do pisses me off, then and I text you, yo, this, yo, this, yo, this, then that's also annoying.
But it also shows where our friendship is at though. Or whatever we want to call it is. Like if every single thing that you post that has some negative connotation to it, if I hit you like, so what you mean by that? What are we talking about? Like, no. Like
Well,
that's like if
in the
somebody came
first
to me.
place, if you're not in your friend, if you're not close enough to that person to know what they're talking about, says a lot too. Because most of the stuff I post that people be like, "Yo, who you talking about?" You're gonna know what I'm talking about.
100%. I
So
laugh. I have a great time.
exactly, but you have an idea of what I'm talking about or the issue I'm talking about or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Someone who is not a part of your life has to guess, and I also feel like that's another example.
Acquaintance.
Where the label? I don't know. Where
Too
the
much, too
label
much.
fix it? I don't know what to tell you. And
I
you're right.
mean,
Is being an acquaintance bad? Some people are meant to be just acquaintances.
like what when did we get to this point to where acquaintance was a bad word? Like what do like when?
What's
When
it?
was it a bad word?
What's the definition of an acquaintance? To be
Let's
the kind
find
of
out.
person.
Cause hey, some people may not be acquaintances, they might be less.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying we ain't Google that one, so that's all I'm saying. I could be using the wrong word.
A person one knows slightly, but who is not a close friend.
Okay, so be right. I guess there's not another word. That's
No, yeah. A
what
person who
I'm
knows
saying. Like,
slightly, but who is not a close friend. I mean, that really isn't a negative. That's not a negative thing.
what was said that was bad?
Yeah, being an acquaintance is not a negative thing. I'm gonna be
Because
honest.
it's
At
like,
first, when you started, I was like, "Ooh, yikes!" People, people dropping into the acquaintance list. But you're right. A person who knows slightly, but who's not a close friend. There's a lot of people who, before our conversation, I thought with my friend, and I realized I don't know nothing. I
you know what
know,
I'm saying?
I know very little. That is an
Like
acquaintance.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, dog, I don't know you like that. Cause it's
Yeah.
like we're getting older, so it's just like there's plenty of things that are going on in your life and your day to day, not even just day to day, like just your life in general or benchmarks or whatever that I don't know anything about. So
If you're mad, you're an acquaintance. Do something to fix it, or keep it pushing. That's
I
all.
agree. I 100%
That's it.
agree. So now we got that out the way. I have one more rant, and this is sports rant because I'm
Okay.
upset. I'm sad.
So the Ravens.
So yes,
I
my
thought about you.
my Ravens,
I thought about you.
17 to
I was
10.
sad about Tampa. I just watched the score, and my girl's from Tampa, so I'm Team Tampa. And after the games, I just look at the score to see if we won or not. We were doing really good, and then our time also came to an end.
So I'm sad. I'm upset. So I don't know if you've seen it on social media. Everybody's in their conspiracy theories about the Super Bowl logos because the Super Bowl logos come out way before the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So then the Super Bowl normally has like two colors on it. So I guess like one half of it is one color, half of it is another color.
Mm-hmm.
Now with the remaining teams that were left, half of the logo, which was done months ago, was purple, and the other half was red.
Okay.
Now that only applied to two teams. Two
Yeah.
teams.
Mm-hmm.
One, which is purple, because there's no other teams that were currently playing in the conference championship that were purple, which
Okay.
was the Ravens, and
Yeah.
red, which could have either been the Chiefs or the 49ers, but seeing how we played the Chiefs, it can't be the Chiefs red because we can't play each other in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So why this the year they decided, I guess that don't matter because the last two Super Bowls, which was a conspiracy theory, was these two colors is the people that going to Super Bowl. So it was Eagles. What was it? Eagles, Chiefs last year. The colors matched, and it was LA and the Bengals the year prior.
So you're saying this year they dropped colors and now the colors don't match the team?
Yeah, now the color. Now they just my team. My
Well,
team
maybe
ended.
maybe that was just to disqualify the conspiracy, like to say that's not what it is. So don't
I don't want
think
to hear that.
don't think what's gonna happen because you don't.
Do that next year. Do that next year.
Was
Don't do that
was
this
it the
year.
Ravens' fault? Was it their fault that they lost? Like
Uh,
were they lacking or the other team just really on their game?
See, I'm not one of those make a whole bunch of excuses. So we lost. We
Okay.
had a chance to win late, and we lost. Just simple as
I was,
that. We lost.
I was talking to CJ. I was like, I saw the Eagles. He was like, "Shut up! I don't want to talk about it."
Yeah. So I'm just like, man, I'm sitting there, and what's funny is that I had to watch the game after because I
Okay.
fell asleep and woke
All
up.
right.
5 minutes left. Check the score. I said,
Woke up to a loss.
I know. Yeah, I woke up to like,
How about your fantasy? You winning in that?
oh no, I got cooked. The only thing I did good this year was your pop's team. I came in fourth. I think I came in fourth in one league, and I came in dead last in the other. I had so many injuries on one team. I was picking bench. I had the bench. I had the backup for the backup for the backup on my team. My team was cooked. I'm trying to tell you, straight cooked.
Man. Oh
But
well. R.I.P. to the Ravens. Maybe next
yeah,
year.
maybe next year. So yeah, I put that on Instagram. But it's mad funny because me and my cousin got this joke, and I tell him, I said, I have not sat on your couch and lost and watched the Ravens lose. And so not last week, but 2 weeks ago, we played the Texans. I went over with my hoodie on, my jersey, my towel in my back pocket.
Damn.
Went over there, and we won. He
Next year
texted me like,
I'm gonna be a real Tampa fan and we'll win too.
"Yeah, you got to get something. You got to get some gear.
Yeah, I gotta get the stadium ain't far from my girl's house. I gotta get out
Oh,
there.
work? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. You for sure got to go. For sure got to go. But so did all that, and then so he texted me right after the game, and the first thing I said to him was, "Should have sat on the couch. Like should have came to sit on the couch because like
they say there's like certain rituals that fans be doing that it works.
yeah, like you seen the fans for the late game field goals.
No.
Yeah, so like people will pull it like they'll bring a standing fan and put it on the TV before the kick to try to quote unquote blow
Oh
the ball, and
my
then so
gosh.
when the kicker missed, they'd be like, "See, I told you it
Football fans
works."
are extreme, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm not that extreme. Like I love the game. I grew up playing the game. I just won't be the man in the mermaid suit at the Dolphins game, or the man in the in the pirate outfit at the Bucks game. I won't be that. I won't be in a Raven. I won't be in a Ravens costume at the Ravens game.
I just wish the stadium was inside. It'd be hot as hell, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
It'd be hot. I went to one Tampa game. My dad took me years ago, and I watched the game from where the concession stand is, where they got the TV.
Where they got the TV at?
Yeah, because I was only spot with a fan. You had me messed up if you think I was gonna be sitting out there in the sun.
Nah, you gotta go sit out in the sun. Did you, speaking of, and we'll move on. Did you see the people that went to it was the Buffalo? No, was it Buffalo? Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it was Buffalo, Kansas City. The Buffalo, Kansas City game?
Nah.
They had 80 cases of hypothermia and frostbite from people who went to the game. Because did you see all the snow Buffalo got?
No, but I hope the thought process was we spend too much money on these tickets and not, I don't want to miss this game, bro. I would rather hear someone say, no, I spent too much money than to be like, no, I couldn't miss that game. You got me so messed up, bro.
I said, wait a minute. And then the week after that, they played the Chiefs, and they were paying fans $20 an hour to shovel snow out of the stadium.
Sign me up.
Okay, but this is what made it funny. All this money this team got, y'all couldn't supply the shovels. It was bring your own shovel.
Oh wow!
Exactly.
Damn, the first 20 goes to buying one.
Right, he's like, your first hour of work goes to your shovel.
Nah, miss me with that. Never mind.
That's
when's the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl is it's not next week. It's February what? Hold on, give me 1 sec.
I'm excited just because I know I'll be working a long shift and I should be making good money that day.
Oh no, 100%. That's the pizza buying day.
Yeah.
And we got Atlanta's very own. Usher, the 11th. It's the 11th.
Okay, cool. I'll be back from my little vacation in time. Speaking of pizza,
yeah.
Usher is doing the halftime show.
Yes, he is.
I'll bet money he's coming out in roller skates. That's just
if he doesn't do a roller skate bit, I'll be a little disappointed. Not gonna lie to you.
I've been on TikTok watching people do the predictions of how he's gonna start the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's entertaining to watch. Everybody has their own conspiracy. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's the crazy part. You can bet on first song. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. But anyway, speaking of pizza, I had some shit happen to me yesterday, James. I've never been through. When I'm at work, I like to keep it professional. I like to keep it light. I go in, I smile, I chuckle at people, and do my job and go home.
Mm-hmm.
I have a part-time job in a pizza delivery spot. Mm-hmm. I work 4 to 5 hours a day, and that's it. That's a perfect amount of time to go in, get out.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, my manager said to people that I was one of, if not the best worker, the hardest worker there. Okay. And that's because I do a little bit of everything. I've learned everything in that store except for making the actual pizzas to make sure shit goes smoothly.
Got you.
And like I said, I go and I do what I gotta do. There was this gentleman who was hired recently. I want to say like 2-3 weeks back. Within the first week of working there, he was complaining about doing dishes. Mind you, he was a closer. So what his biggest stress was, in his mind, he's like, these dishes are staying here for me because I closed. Why are these niggas not doing it? So he would, as a new employee, would be like, yo, are you doing dishes today? Yo, there's dishes back there if you want to go start it. Bro, as a new guy, that's ballsy to me. So everybody's looking at this kid like, yo, because as delivery drivers, I don't know if people knew this because I didn't before I started working. You don't just deliver. Okay. You do everything in the store and deliver. So we do dishes, we work the oven, we do the cleaning, we check out customers, we answer the phones, we restock, we create all the sides that you guys do, like like little bites and twists and all that other stuff.
Mhm.
We do all of that. So when we're not
And this is
delivering,
in
we're
between
inside.
deliveries.
Yeah, when we're not
Okay.
delivering, we're inside doing that. And so he just kept complaining and complaining and complaining about these dishes. And he
And
would
he's
be
not
like,
delivering.
he was a delivery driver, but
Oh, he's delivering.
he was the closing delivery driver. So
Okay.
as a
All right.
closer, the dishes is one of the things that just kind of fall on you. If there's a
Right.
busy day, we don't have time to do all that stuff.
Right.
So the
100%.
dishes are gonna pile up, and that's going to fall on the closer.
100%.
That's just how it goes. So little by little, he was complaining, 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 complaining. Everybody was kind of ignoring him. I would just laugh at him. So then recently, he's like, "Yo, you're gonna do dishes today before you clock out?" And I just look at him and be like, "Huh, maybe," and just keep it pushing. Because mind you, I do dishes. It's just
Nah, I hear you.
the dishes is a one person job. It's a one person station. So if there's someone there, it's not like you jump in to help them. It's just okay, they got it, and you keep it going.
Yeah.
I'm one of the few of the many delivery drivers who knows how to work the oven and work the phones. So when I
Mhm.
go in, I usually get put on, "Hey, Kayla, work the ovens or answer the phone or deal with a customer,
Yeah, for
whatever."
sure.
So whatever, I kept ignoring this playboy. And then yesterday he comes in and he says, "Yo, I told our general manager that I wish I had a shift like yours, that you come in, you do nothing besides, and you go home." And I was like, "Oh, well, not everybody could be like me." And he was like, the manager, I don't want to say someone's name, but he was like, the manager, he got tight at me. I was like, "Yeah, I told you, not everybody could be like me." I kept it pushing. But then as he sat with me, I'm like, "Yo, this guy's going to our general manager, the manager of the store, to complain about me not working enough, when the general manager was just saying that I was one of the hardest workers." So it got me upset because you going to our manager with my name in your mouth, bro. Like
Right.
you that pressed about dishes. So I hit
But
up the
it's like you
manager.
should know what you get hired. But my thing is like you should know what you're getting hired for. Like if they're hiring you for the clothes and shit, like you know what happens when you got to close, gang. Like
I
be
hit up the
feet.
manager, bro, and I was like, "Yo, this kid is coming to me and telling me that he came to you about this, and then he came and brought." Because it's one thing if you go to complain, but then you gonna come bring it to my face that you went to
Right.
complain. Like that's
Right.
wild disrespectful.
You're
So the
bugging.
manager was like, "Yo, ignore him." I told him not that it's any of his business. He's a full time worker. You're a part time worker. You only come 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours a day. How much does he expect you to get done in those 4 to 5 hours on top of delivering? And he's like, and I told him to mind his own. Like he don't got to worry about nobody. That's his job, which is true. It's the manager's job. Why are you managing everybody? Do you
Right.
and let everybody else
Or
handle
leave.
everything else?
And if you don't like it, leave. Be feet.
So when I hit up the manager about that, then they the supervisor texted the group chat, right?
Hmm.
And he pretty much said, to make it long story short, he told everybody to mind their business. Worry about yourself, don't worry about the next driver, and let's just have a good day. That's what the supervisor sent in the group chat.
Okay.
Whatever, I continue my work. Mind you, I never talked to this kid. He always confronts me. He always came to me saying stuff. I never spoke to him because I didn't like his vibe from the beginning. And I knew everybody in the store was saying he's not gonna last long. He comes in and you could tell by somebody's body language that they're bothered.
Hmm.
So he comes into the store, he gets on his phone, and he's leaned against the wall, and he's just on his phone. Mind you, he came in with a black hoodie and his hood up. We at work, bro. His hood up and stuff. So I was, trying to ignore him, but also watching him at the same time. So I'm on the oven working. Supervisor's like, "Yo, I need cheese in the front." He didn't move. He was the only one not doing it. He didn't move. "Yo, so and so, I need cheese." And the guy was like, "No." I said, "No."
Why you come to what you come to work for?
Bro. So I was like, "Oh, okay, it's about to happen. This nigga's about to lose his shit." So he leaves. He leaves. I get a delivery call. Boom, I'm getting my shit. I'm going to a parking lot. This man is waiting for me in the parking lot, James.
I'm waiting for you in the parking lot.
Grown ass man is waiting for me in the parking lot. Mind you, the parking lot is behind the store, empty. It's quiet, dark, and empty, right? Because it's like a for drivers, pretty much.
Mhm.
So I go out and I see him, and he tells me, "Yo," go like this with his finger in my face. "Yo, go wash some fucking dishes, bitch."
What?
Yeah. And I looked at him. I said, "Yo, what did you say?" Then this old man, this old head, walked out behind me, one of the delivery drivers, and he looked at him and he said, "And you, shut." I don't know if we should be cursing. I don't want to kill the YouTube. I was like, "You shut the f up" or whatever. Mother effer. That's what he told the white guy, and the white guy
Nah,
was
we
like,
like 20 something minutes in. There's no way YouTube about to flag this.
"Okay." So he's like, "Yo," he told the old head, "Yo, shut the fuck up, motherfucker." And then the old head looked at him and was like, "What?" And he stepped to him and he went like this with his arm back. He's like, "Yo, I'll smack you." To yo, James, to an old dude, bro. An old white dude, bro. So then I was like, "Yo, what's your problem, bro? You really gonna smack this guy of all the people? You coming at him and me?" Like, bro,
Of course.
my light got too hot. So it was like, "You coming at me in the parking lot?" And he said, "Whatever." He started talking to me, and I was like, "Yo, I'm going inside." So I went into the super. I was like, "Yo, this guy's out here bugging." He stepped to me and he's threatening to smack so and so. And he comes in behind me, "Yo, you little snitch," and
Hold on,
cursing me out, bro.
tell me.
I was like, "You called me a snitch when
You talking
you
to the
went to the
manager.
manager,
Right.
bro. You went to the manager, bro." So I was like, "Yo, you're a child." He's like, "I'm older than you." I said, "That's the problem. You're
That
acting
the
like a
biggest.
child and you're older than me, bro." And the supervisor is literally holding him while he's trying to step to me. And what got me, and this was the cherry on top, was like, he was like, "I don't speak to dykes. Shut up." He's like, "You wish you could be a man so bad. You're not a man." And I was like, "Yo, bro."
Who?
I was like, "Yo." So now I'm hot. And I was mad because I don't like letting people at work know that I could get ratchet if I want to. I don't like that. So now he got me coming out of face at work. We're in the middle of the pizza spot, bro. Customers in the front yelling and cursing at each other while the supervisor's holding him while this man is trying to step to me, bro. Cursing me out, calling me crazy names. I was like, "Yo, this man is wild." And the supervisor's like, "Kayla, go. Kayla, I'm sorry. Go, go, go." Because they had sent me on a delivery. And I was like, "Yo," and then he was telling that guy to leave. And that guy was like, "I'm not leaving till she leaves." So I'm thinking this guy's going to follow me. So I'm like, he wants to follow me. So I sat in the parking lot for a while. I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going nowhere." What do you mean you waiting for me to leave?
Yeah.
Within 5 seconds, my family was there. He's lucky he's gone.
Yeah.
I,
We're not.
I
We're
could
not playing no
not
games.
believe he was like, "Yo, screw this job. I don't need this." He said he got 5, 6 kids. He's on child support, and he's at the job and he don't need it. Who's working that don't need it? Who's
I ain't gonna
working that
lie.
does not need the job,
Now that you said that, that sound like he just be making scenes a job, so he can't pay. He don't got to pay no child support.
bro?
But regardless,
That man made 56 hours last week, and he's complaining about my 18 to 20-hour position. You so stressed about dishes when it's in your job description, bro.
that was it. I just don't understand. But I don't. My thing is right. Like when did? And I guess it just depends on how you raised. Like, but it's never in my life I ever approached a woman on beef.
So
That's weird to me.
all of
That's
that to say, due to my masculinity, due to my masculine style, my style sense, because that's the only masculine thing about me is
but
how
that's
I
what I'm saying.
dress. And that in turn, James, causes insecurities in men like that, bro. Because James, that's the only thing that when I have had issues in my life with men like that, that's the only thing they have to say, bro. That's the only thing they have. "Oh, you wish you were a man. You'll never have what a man has." Bro, I was getting slander on TikTok this past week, bro, about the same thing. Talking about this is the girls' haircuts are rated M for men. Why are you getting a fade and this and that? I'm like, bro, it's a haircut, bro. It's a haircut. If only you knew I was a barber.
That's what, but I just don't understand. Like my thing is, I just in what world? And again, I guess my word is different. In what world does a grown man approach a woman with violence? Like
A,
in
a,
any
a, a
situation.
bitch, bro. A bitch.
Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's just like, yo, like watch who sisters you play with. You might end up dead.
Bro, my dad was on the scene in no time, bro.
I'm saying
And
like
it,
I
and
don't, I
it's
don't.
it's sickening. And what's crazy is, I've been dressing the way I do since I can remember, since like middle school. And no matter how many times I tell myself that it's ignorance and they're stupid, that shit hurts, bro. I am not trying to be a man, nor would I want to be a man, to be honest with you. I just have a sense of style that makes me feel comfortable, that I like, and that's it. But the fact that as soon as I have any disagreement with guys like that, that's the first thing they say. I'm like, bro, that's all you got on me. I feel like Eminem when they were calling him white trash. That's all they had, bro. Yeah, take
Like,
the
but my
mic, go home and write something different.
right, like, but my thing is right, like when it comes to you, it's like you're not because I understand the opposite end of that spectrum, right? So we're
Mhm,
like people who dress the way, I guess tomboyish, I guess you can say, for lack of a better term, right?
mhm.
Like they're trying to push that narrative on to other people. You don't do that. You dress the way
Yeah,
you dress, you mind your business, and you keep it cool. So on top of that, regardless of whether however you view it, agree, disagree, whatever, I really don't care because it's like, bro, like ignorance is bliss at this point. But then you're approaching a woman as a grown man with the thought process of men and women are different. So
mhm.
what are you talking? Like, what are we talking about right now?
The fact that the supervisor was holding him back, and Jordan was like, "You should have hit him with a pan," and I was like, I was never the aggressor in this situation, and nor will I attack physically a man because I know I'm a woman. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fight a man knowing I'm a woman. That's why, not to go on another topic, when I see women attack men and then be shocked when they get smacked back, it's always funny to me. But I'm not gonna go hit a man knowing that I cannot take a man. Now, mind you, my dad cut Jordan off real quick. No, you guys cannot be fighting with men. You guys are women. Like it's not gonna turn out good. And I agree with dad. But I did
No,
say
100.
if he
percent
would have attacked me, I would have fought to the death, bro.
No, 100%. Defend yourself.
Of
I think,
course, I would
yeah.
have been an
Pops
hero,
was saying,
easy.
yeah, right. Pops was saying like, don't. You said you're gonna buy the hero.
Oh yeah.
Pops was saying like, yeah,
Listen,
it's not to be getting in the fist. If there's no need to do it, then don't do it. He wasn't telling you not to defend yourself
of
100%.
course. I did not step to this man. I used my voice and I defended myself with my voice. He was stepping to me. The supervisor was keeping him from stepping to me, and I was keeping my distance. But I thought to myself, if he were to attack me, I'm going for the balls and biting him. Like fucking a kick and an ear. And I'm going on my merry way. Like
And
but
I'm
it,
not
it's
mad at you.
just it's just sickening. Like, bro, it's okay to disagree with maybe people's lifestyles or their beliefs, but to feel so strongly that you gotta say something is beyond me.
Now, in my mind, I guess we all can make a educated guess on what this person's race is. Uh, just
So
by the entitlement of the story. But
just to give you an idea, right before this whole situation, he came into the store and said, I have an afro with blue eyes. Ain't nobody like me. And another gentleman at the store was like, "What do you mean? We're in America. There's a lot of people like you. Like it's a melting pot, bro. You think an afro and blue eyes is that rare?
yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
I
Good
just
luck
I
to
don't
that
get it.
guy.
That's
He he
crazy. But
he's out of there.
as he should be. He should no longer have a job. He should be fired. In the next place, we should go there and get him fired too. I don't care.
Yo, he lasted
Listen,
like 2 weeks, I think it was, some shit like that.
but bro, it's
He got
like
he got a he got a check and left
why do all of that? It's just quit, bro. Like
over
if you
dishes,
that disgruntled, go quit.
over dishes. And then you choose the old white man and the 5'3" girl to start the beef.
Right. You ain't go somebody your size and say something. You pick the old man and the woman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beefy. You're canceled.
I
But
won't be
like,
honest. The only thing that I think about in my mind is like how crazy, because you can't really put things past people. How crazy is this guy that now I feel uncomfortable going in the parking lot, bro? Like now I feel uncomfortable when it comes clock out time that I gotta walk through that parking lot by myself.
to the parking lot.
Yeah, and that sucks. That's a sucky feeling to have.
No, yeah, that's a nasty headspace to be in. To always have to be looking over
Yeah.
your shoulder. I 100% understand, and then again, like I'm not gonna say I 100% understand it just because I'm not a woman, so I can only
No, yeah.
imagine what y'all go through as far as like walking to cars at night and things of that nature, just with the current, sex trafficking and blah blah, everything else going on in America.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy. I'm gonna put up a fight, but damn, I mean, just so you know, after that situation yesterday, I got something on me now that I don't usually walk around with, just because of that.
they're
Like,
gonna send you back anyways. You talk too much.
I'm gonna fight. I told you,
You
they
you
ain't
gonna be
gonna
like,
want me. They ain't
you
not
gonna
gonna
say,
want
I'm hungry. Send her back. She talk about food.
me. Yeah, bro.
But
Yeah,
nah,
bro.
yeah, I don't understand. Like I said, from the man's perspective, well, I won't even say man's perspective, but from my perspective as a man, never would I ever. And this is coming from a man who's been hitting him out by a woman that
It's
he's
an insecurity
been
thing,
involved
and you know
with.
what's funny? A lot of men who hate gay, lesbian, mass, whatever it is that you are, usually have a little gayness in them. It's a little fruity pebble in there. Might be one in all the Cheerios. You got one fruity pebble in there. It's a bright red one. Yeah, easily seen in your plate, buddy.
Oof. I mean, look, to each his own.
Oh God.
But
Oh
so,
well. Screw him. Screw him. That was my eventful time yesterday at work.
but see, so you had an eventful time, and I had. Well, I only say it's eventful, but
What?
old girl is back.
What old girl? Old girl we talked about
Old
last
girl,
episode?
old girl from last episode is back.
What
Okay.
do you mean?
Just hold on. Just buckle up, buckle in. All right, just what I'm saying. Just right quick, because this is what happened. It's been rainy here lately,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's been raining here. It's been raining. So, like I said, the McDonald's up the street from the crib, not that far. So I went, got me a little. What I get? I don't even remember what I got. I think I got a McChicken and a small fry real quick. Something to hold me over.
The usual, our favorite place.
That's right. Our favorite place to use, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. And so but I'm saying it's cats and dogs. Like it's coming down,
Okay.
raining. Like it's coming down. And I see somebody walking, right? Like I'm headed to the crib, see somebody walking. See the silhouette, clearly a woman. I'm like, all right, well, okay, whatever. Then you know how I guess she went to go look over at the same time that I was passing. I said, oh, that's old girl. Oh. So I stopped, rolled down the window. Yeah, you need a ride? She was like, oh yeah, thanks. I'm like, I bet, like cool, like on some regular humbug, like I'm just being nice.
I know you put your voice on though.
I don't have a
And
voice.
what
I
word did you
don't
use,
have
sweetheart?
a voice, and I didn't. You know what's crazy?
Hey, sweetheart, you need
That's
a
crazy because
ride.
I don't sound like that. That's so crazy. Every time you do that, it sounds so crazy. I did not do any of that.
All right, my bad. So she got in and what's up?
So she get in the car, right? So she get in the car. And I'm like, I'm like, so, I'm saying? I hand her my phone. And she's like, oh, no, whatever you playing is cool. I'm not handing you the phone for the ox. I'm handing you the phone to put your, hand you the phone with maps up.
Oh,
Like,
she does not
ma'am.
know wavy. If
Yeah.
she would have just buckled up, she would have learned a thing or two about music with you. Dang. X number one.
I'm not asking you to play music. I'm asking you to put your phone in the GPS because I'm about to turn this music
She
up.
thought shit was sweet.
She thought she had one. She was like, gotcha. No, not me. So She put her number, not her number. She put her address in or whatever. So I put the phone down and I turned the music back up, but not like obnoxiously loud, but loud enough to where like you kind of got to yell to speak. So I'm like, all right. So I'm driving. So it's like a nice, it's a little 15-minute drive. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a little 15-minute drive from this. That was like 15-minute drive. That was probably at least what that's almost an hour walk or something like that. Like she had a little walk, and I just feel eyes burning into the side of my head, like, and I'm just like, don't look over, don't look
Put a
over.
hand on your neck.
No, she ain't touch me. No touching me. I told unhand me, woman. I just feel these eyes just like when I tell you burning, I mean burning inside of my head, right? And I'm like, don't look at her. Don't look at her. She want to talk about something. I'm just trying to be nice. Like, I know you got a man. I don't want no issues, no problems. Like, I'm cool. Like, I'm not fighting over no girl that I have no dealings with for real. I'm just being nice. I'm a nice person. You see me do nice things. I do nice things for people.
That's the problem.
So, anyways, so right, I look over at her. I turn the music down. She's like, I just don't understand y'all. You don't understand y'all as in man? She's like, yeah, I don't understand y'all. I said, well, what you mean? She was like, y'all just get mad about like dumb stuff. I was like, they're mad about dumb stuff.
Oh,
I'm like,
boy.
well, I'm like, so what happened? She like, he said he not picking me up because he went through my phone. I said,
James,
that sound.
this just sounds like a reality show. Like you lying out your ass, bro. You went
I
from
wish I
she gave
was.
you the number to realizing she got a man, you bumped in the
Listen,
store, and now you taking her home and she about to complain
listen.
to you about how her man's is mad.
I wish I was making this up, but I can't make these things up.
How she hop in the car with you after he went through her phone? Like if I went through my girl's phone and saw something and then she came home dry, bitch, you were supposed to be wet. I let you walk home for a reason.
He told me
But
he wasn't
anyway,
picking.
so what you say?
So yeah, so she was like, he told me not picking me up because he went through my phone. I said, he went through your phone and seen what? She's like, I'll be talking to other people.
Oh, it's not just you.
I said,
You should have been like, now I'm mad too.
devil's advocate. I was like, devil's advocate. I said, Rosen reversed. You met him? Well, yeah, because men is just dogs and da da da. Oh my! I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. I said, all right. I said, that sounds like y'all need to just go ahead and work that out. Like, and I was like, he home? She's like, no, he at work. Or I don't know where he at. Blah blah whatever. But he should. I was like, okay. Because now I'm thinking, this man in that house, unknown car, pulling up,
Oh,
dropping her off.
y'all didn't talk about this on the drive. Y'all talked parked up in front of the crib.
No. This is on the drive there. This is on the drive there. It's probably like
Oh, okay.
this probably a couple minutes before we get to the house.
Tuck and roll, bitch.
So I'm like, all right, boom, whatever. I'm like, well, I'm gonna drop you off a house down. She's like, huh? I said, I'm gonna drop you off a house down. I was like, I'm not getting no arguments with
Not
you, man.
Satan.
Like, I'm not getting no arguments, man. She's like, no. She's like, the way I can see if it's car in the driveway. Man, did you hear what I said? The GPS up.
I said, get your ass out my car.
Right?
You hot boy, girl. You hot boy
gonna,
right now.
I'm gonna drop you off a house down, like on some regular humbug, like just I'm gonna drop you off a house down. She's like, all right, fine. Okay. So I get close. She's like, his car not there. I confirm no car there. Dropped off at the end of the driveway. I said, I'm gonna be nice. It is pouring down rain. I'm gonna be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did I watch whether she got in the house or not? No. Nah, I normally do that. That's the normal, everybody. When we
Yeah,
drop
but
people
if
off, you
you would
don't.
have opened the door and seen the whip outside,
I'd have pulled off. Like, I'm not about to fight you over your girl. Like, that's your girl.
But what else did y'all talk about in the car? She just talked about how
Oh
she
no, she's
doing that nigga dirty
the,
and she mad
the
at
same,
him.
the same conversation I think I had with a lot of women that I guess are in toxic relationships or don't understand men as niggas ain't shit. Like just the same conversations.
Have you heard from her since?
No, I haven't heard from her. Period. Like we don't talk. I keep trying to tell you, we don't talk like that. Like it's
Well, she
literally.
can't because he in her phone. I told you this is why in the beginning she reached out to you and then she said, "No, I don't like texting," because she was trying to cut that short because she was already a hot boy. She was already being watched.
Listen,
That's crazy. I can understand how people are in relationships doing dirt. Yo, I love my girl to death, but she takes up 99.9% of all my space, time, and energy. How you got more time for more than one is beyond me, bro. I could never. I could never. That's like working backwards, in my opinion.
I mean, look, listen. I don't know what to tell you.
Bro.
It is what it is.
Bro, you better not call me one of these days in
For
some
me,
beef with this man. Yeah,
I'm never gonna call you in no beef in no man. I can't be you. It takes two people to beef.
you can have this.
Like hypothetically speaking, right? Why my girl in your car? I gave her a ride home. Well, who are you to who are you to her? A good Samaritan.
You need to tell him, listen,
Well,
man to
that's my
man,
girl.
man to
You
man, you
right.
need to find yourself a Krishan.
Oh
Krishan
Lord.
Rock.
See, that's your problem. See what you did. You started. This is your fault, by the way. Just so you know. 2023 Artist of the Year,
I
Blueface.
had
Next time we see, tattoo on her face. That's your fault. She has a face on her face.
yo first. Wait, you done with the story at home, bro?
Oh yeah, that's over. I dropped her off in we drove off.
Bro, first of all, the tattoo is beautiful.
I hate you.
Shout out to that
I
artist.
hate you
Like
so much.
portrait tattoos are hard. That was a dope tattoo. Now the fact that she used to have him here on her neck and she covered it with a big ass flower. Did you know that?
Okay, that was him there. Okay.
Yeah, she used to have him here and she covered it or whatever when she was having beef. But for him to get locked up, Blueface is funny, bro. He gets locked up and he starts reaching out to Krishan because I'm sure Jaden busy with the kids and stuff like that. And Krishan has always said she gonna ride for him to the death. She has always said she gonna ride for Blue no matter what.
I
So
feel
as
bad for
soon as
Stuart
he
Griffin.
gives her attention, she's in there. She said so. According to social media, she's moved back into the house. I have no idea what's up with Jaden. Like I haven't heard anything about Jaden. Don't know what.
Stuart Griffin left.
I don't know. But she moved back in the house and she holding it down for Blue while he's locked up. I don't. Do you know how much time he's doing?
I have no idea. To be
I don't
honest with
know
you,
either.
I see that if I see something from him, it's few and far between.
I find them entertaining. But what I was gonna say is I had hope for Krishan because while they were separated, she was talking a lot about God and doing her Bible readings every day. And I really thought that having a kid would kind of change her focus. I mean, she named the baby Krishan Jr. That has
Yeah,
to be
but
the
that's stuff.
first. That's the first female junior in the world, no?
I don't know, but that's what niggas do.
So I was like, yo, so I'm thinking, okay, she's gonna shift her focus. But no, she didn't, bro. She's still all about this guy. And that I think that's it's like why do you think like she's just obsessed with toxicity? Like she's obsessed with having someone who wants her one day and doesn't want her the next, and having to know that because Blue tells all of them. I mean, he says it on his Instagram, like he's never gonna just be about one. He's never gonna be just about one.
So then I then y'all volunteers. if why you always
I
do that?
I
Why you
think
always do that? They're
you just
volunteering
call
for
these
this.
females volunteers.
They're
I think Krishan
it,
wasn't making. I think Krishan was financially well while she was with Blueface. Didn't make as much, obviously, by herself, and that's why she wants to come back. I feel so bad for those kids. Oh my
all
gosh.
right. So enough of me being funny and saying they volunteers. Uh, at this point, with everything that them two,
These women are volunteers in the circus. He calls it. He calls it the circus. He does call it the circus, James. Blueface does call it the circus. He says, "Join my circus." And now I realize they volunteers in the circus.
well, on the serious though, I got to laugh at. On the serious though, at this point, with everything that I've seen them go, as far as like beefing with each other's family members, like her beefing with his mom, him beating up her pops,
her dad,
yeah, like all of that. They're at this point they're trauma bonded, and I don't know. That's a good question. How do you move on from that? That's a good question. How do you move on from that realistically?
I heard that people who like toxic relationships can't get into a healthy one because they get bored. They don't know what to do with all that free time when they could be fighting.
When you could be fighting.
Yeah.
Well, how much free time you got to be fighting? Like what is this? What you training for? What are we fighting
They
for?
said shit too sweet. Something off. Something off. Let's think of an argument. I don't know. Listen, if you are a toxic person, please throw down in the comments. Educate us on why you like the toxicness.
Yeah, because I was playing last week. I'm not.
Wavy's not toxic. Don't look for him for your toxic shenanigans.
No, yeah, you will get left.
I don't know. If he keep messing with old girl, he might have some toxic stories.
I'm not messing with old. See, this is the thing. I'm not messing with old girl. If I was messing with old girl,
called her sweetheart. He
no
saved Captain Save-A-Hole head ass. You out here.
I definitely listen. I'm see. That's the problem. See, I think there's a difference between being.
Candy raining on these. He said, "Oh, it's raining. That's old girl." This nigga looked through. It was pouring, James, and you knew who it was. He said, "I know that silhouette." Anyway,
that's why this is why I got these on.
You put your glasses down like this.
I see. No, I should have. I said, "Hey, girl, you need a ride."
You put them on like hop in. Damn.
But
anyway.
But seriously, like no, but seriously, how you think that though? You think we'll make that the question of the week. So our question of the week is: how do you detach from somebody or from a situation in general? What you think? What you think, Amy?
How do you detach from somebody?
Mm-hmm. Not detach, but how do you get over someone? Not detach, but get over.
How do you get over someone?
Mm-hmm.
To go through it. There's no way else but to go through it. So my past relationship, right? That's the only thing I can think of to like answer this question. Is I had to go through it.
Okay.
But the thing was, like, I wouldn't have left that relationship. I wouldn't have left that situation when I was in the position that I should have been left.
Okay.
So that person wouldn't have left me. Who knows if I still be stuck in that circus? But them removing themselves from me made me go through the process of that departure of getting over somebody.
But it was like, okay, but in Krishan's situation, right? Like he left her. But is it because she still has access?
But they have, she still has access. So I'm saying you really like if a viewer is watching right now and they're into somebody, but they know they gotta cut them off, like they really got, you have to remove yourself out of sight, out of mind, full-heartedly. If you don't have children and stuff like that, you have no reason to stay intact and in contact. Block that person on social media. Don't be snooping for stuff because it's not gonna do anything but hurt you. Don't let we talk on the phone every now and then or text or let me check in. No, don't do that. If you know that person's not right for you or it's not going good and you want to get out, you have to detach yourself. Cut the cord. Now, if you have children like Krishan has a kid with this man.
He said it's not his baby.
Man, I guess I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I was told. I don't know. I'm just saying he says
Well,
nice baby.
one day he's like, it's not my baby. The next day he's on Instagram cuddled up in Krishan's bed with the baby. So it's like, I don't know. But I love his son by
That's still Griffin.
Jaden. I was gonna say that, but I was like Jaden. But I
I'm gonna get you to slip up. Watch.
I think Krishan got pregnant to trap Blueface. She knew dang well that as long as she has this connection, that I mean, what's crazy to me is Krishan not too long ago was chilling with Jaden. They were on live together.
But the beef not between them. They got the same. They got the same issues.
Yeah, I guess because he says he's for everybody. But I mean, at that point, we all become a happy family. There's everybody moving. Put all the kids together, all the girls together, and just be the circus.
Oh, so it's a the cult. The cult of Blueface. That's what we doing.
I don't know. I do not know. I'm excited to see what. I hope he comes out soon. Instagram is boring without Blueface. Free Blueface. Free Blueface. Free Blueface. As Krishan would say, free daddy.
You went from you went from the rainbow head man to Blueface. That's crazy. Your choices are very good.
I love 6ix9ine. That is my dude, bro. I love him full-heartedly. Have you seen the mess that's been going on? Talk about toxic. That's another circus. You seen the mess that he got going on with that Spanish chick he's dating from DR, Yailin? Bro.
Is she famous?
These videos, yeah, she's a dembow artist. All these
dembow.
videos came up of her beating the shit out of 6ix9ine, bro. Crazy.
Like you got beat up in that bathroom? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh,
that's your boy. My bad. That's your boy. My bad. That's your boy. My bad.
They call him lacking in the bathroom, bro. Shit. Ain't nobody's guard up in the bathroom. But yeah, it was
the bedroom. That's probably the most guarded place in America. Like there's rules to the men's bathroom. That's
fucked up, bro. They kicked that nigga out on the bathroom floor. Anyway, that's besides the point. She was beating the fuck out of this nigga. Then he ended up, she got arrested, and he was the one to bail her out. Then they went to DR, and he got arrested, and she ended up getting him out. Then he bought her a car, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. That sounds so tiring.
Listen, I don't know. It just sounds like if you signed up for that, and they upfront with each other, that's what y'all signed up for. No problem. But it sounds like
putting your hands on me, you beating me up, and you really stressing me out. And tomorrow I'm gonna tell you I love you again.
Yeah, no. I've been in one situation like that, and it was weird because she asked me after she hit me in my mouth, "You not gonna say nothing?" I have nothing to say to you. It's time to go. I'm gonna get in my car. That was the last time I saw that girl.
I feel like at that time you could just give a shorty a good shake. I feel like that. Stop you.
That's the initial reaction. Now, I'm not saying I wasn't sitting there like this, like I want to hit you so bad, but it was like, no, I did this. I said, "You're not gonna say nothing." Like, no, there's nothing much to say.
What do you think about female relationships and domestic violence?
You talking about like you said two females?
Yeah, girl on girl domestic violence. What do you think about
that? That's not domestic violence. That's a fight.
But do you think the masculine presenting female? Do you think the masculine presenting female in the relationship has to withhold getting their ass beat by the feminine female because
y'all both women.
That's y'all what I said.
Y'all, yes. In the court of law, that's just assault.
Bro, there's situations that they feel like the masculine presenting female has to take all that shit, bro. When in reality, we could square up, bro. We like you and me can square up.
And it'd be all types of legal.
Do not put your hands on me, and I will not put my hands on you. But if you put your hands on me, I'm liable to smack them.
Listen, that's all I'm saying. You seen me in this situation. We're not gonna go through the whole story, but you seen me show self-restraint with a female hit me. You've been there.
But you know what's sickening is a lot of females are going around hitting their dudes. they get upset and they think that's a liable reason to hit them.
Which is scary. Just because I
It is.
understand that not every because I understand not every man has that same self control.
But you shouldn't have self control. I think if a woman hits a man, that should allow him to smack her right back.
It just don't. For me personally, it just don't sit right with me.
See, I try to think if I had a son. If I had a son and he came to me and be like, "Your mom, Shorty hit me," I would ask him, "Did you hit her back? Did you at least shake her? Just a good, let her like squeeze her arm so she feel your
Now,
strength."
now, devil's advocate, right? He does that. Yes, the devil's advocate, he does that and leaves bruises. She makes a phone call. Like you see where this
That's
goes.
sad. That's
It's
sad.
scary. It's scary on the other end. That's why, like, yo, just like if you can leave, just leave. Like, just leave. Like I said, because it just becomes scary because
Six
there's
nine was
plenty.
getting with a PVC pipe, bro. He was getting beat with a PVC pipe, and then she had a knife in one clip, and he was like, "Yo, just put the knife down." Then she was reaching in the bodyguard's waistband, trying to reach for the gun, like on some wildness, like
Oh,
you
so
have a
she just
mental
crazy.
issue, bruh.
Yeah, she's crazy.
The thing is, James, there are more women like that than not. I know a female in my life who was mad at her man, bro, and punched him in his mouth while he was asleep.
Yeah, okay, you're a woman. Can you please explain to me the you was cheating on me in my dream, so I'm mad at you, or that's why I hit you, or that's why this and that.
I don't remember why would she hit him. I don't know, but the whole getting mad, I I understand waking up with feelings after having a bad dream. Um, I've had that happen to me. I wake up and I tell my girl, "I'm pissed at you. You all here being a frecka with this so and so in my dream and stuff like that." But I will verbally like explain that I'm feeling some type of way of a dream. But saying that, I would remind myself like, "Yo, that's a dream." Like there's so many things that play into why your mind went to that.
Hmm.
Some women believe that dreams are intuition. Dreams are your gut telling you so and so is doing this.
Hmm.
So that's why they hold on to it so tight. I can understand. I could feel for them when you wake up angry or sad or whatever. I've had that happen to me. But to hold on to it so tight and be like, yeah, this dream told me the truth. I don't know.
But I just feel like that's a woman thing, though. I've never, like, I'm not saying that you remember all your dreams. I can't recall waking up from a dream saying my girl cheated on me and being mad. Me personally,
Because I don't think you guys think about stuff like that.
Lord have mercy. That's all I gotta say.
Like I
It's
be
like
listen, the woman's mind is Disney on steroids. Like
Disney. Oh Lord.
there's so much stuff going on up here, bro. That is crazy. Like you think that shit's sweet being in a female with female relationship? It's a fucking shit show, bro.
No,
You
I
got
don't see.
you got
I don't believe
two
that.
what? You don't
I
believe
don't
what?
believe that. I don't believe a female with female relationship is easy.
It's
There's too many hormones, and there's two women dealing with each other the whole
That's why when
time.
people say that being gay is a choice, I'd be like, how? How is being gay a choice? When I see James, when I see the
Mhm.
way the females in my life run the relationship with their man, the way they don't have to spend a dollar, the way that everything the men do is wrong and they always win. Like
Oh,
it's
you
at
always
the
wrong.
end of the day. Yeah, yeah. That
Always wrong.
I'm like, you think I would choose this? Like you think I would choose having two menstrual cycles, having two um overwhelmed females together, having two overly emotional people, like bro,
Nah, I believe it's.
I would
I
not
believe it's worse.
I would not choose this. You I was born this way.
Listen,
But yeah, listen,
I,
women need to stop hitting men And I'm not saying because last season of Public Square, I did a lot of men ain't shit conversations.
Oh, you almost had a segment.
Yeah,
We literally were like probably an episode or two before you got where we were like, we're just gonna roll the segment out because we just talking about it. Just roll the segment out.
And I feel like right now I'm in a season where I don't know who's right. I don't know, because lately I feel like females just been wilding, bro. Just been wilding, and I don't feel like I can 100% understand or feel like I'm a part of that. But I also never will feel like I can understand where a man's coming from either. Like I feel like an alien. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like an alien. I feel like I just sit back and I just watch everybody. Like, yeah, that's a shit show.
I just, like I said, I told you, I'm in the volunteers, not victims. So
yeah.
if I come to you and tell you, yo, this is what it is, and you say cool.
Listen, if you are a female viewer, stop hitting your man. And if you are in a lesbian relationship, just because that woman is a match, do not expect her not to punch you back.
That's right. Y'all finna duke it out.
Right. It's a fight now. So that's what that is. What started that, Krishan? Oh yeah, toxicity.
Yeah, Krishan. That was the toxicity in Krishan, which we've been talking about for 2 weeks now. We need to get off this toxic stuff. You need to just do better.
I feel like that's all I'm seeing. Like we strive as people off a toxic shit, bro. Like social media, something negative and toxic will blow up way better than something positive.
100%.
Like you know who I'm about to bring up too. That's also full of mess. The Island Boys. So they're a shit show.
Yeah.
They're a shit show. But they once said they were like, yo, last week I did a post speaking positive about a positive topic. I was like, he said he got little to no plays.
Mm-hmm.
Like didn't gain any traction from it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, but I do shit like this, and he was, doing some weird shit with his brother. He's like, you guys love it. And I'm like, it's true.
100%.
Someone will share a negative post way before a positive one.
100%. And I think that's the headspace because, like, we had the conversation. I told you, like, I just stuff that wasn't serving me any purpose on Instagram or social media in general. I just started on following it, and like, so my timelines have been more at peace since I've done so.
Yeah, I did the same thing, but I still like the toxic shit like Blueface and stuff. And I can't tell you why I like it, but it's entertaining. But then you think about a lot of females who watch these shows like Baddies and all that other stuff. You can't expect them for their subconscious to fall into that cycle, bro.
I'm more worried about the women that watch true crime and the murder shows.
Yo, Cat Williams said that a lot of women are in their masculine era and where they want to be the top dog, right? So how do they expect a man to fill that position when they already have it filled?
That's true.
Pretty much that he was saying, like, women aren't giving the man the opportunity to be the man. Like, they want to be the man. And then females feel like, or women, I've been saying females. Jordan gets really mad. Jordan said that saying females is bad, is derogatory. Females for a female dog, like a bitch. So I have to stop saying that to anybody I've offended.
So then what do you call? So then what do you call men? When you use when using the word male and female, so you can use just male. So okay,
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I was told
we're gonna have her up here to explain.
Yeah. Well, let's call her next episode. But I was told not to say females; that I'm supposed to say women.
Okay, women.
Damn! No, I lost my track of thought. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Had to correct the female women thing.
Thanks, Jordan.
What it is. Yeah. Moving on. Women stop being toxic. Men stop cheating. So
that's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. Cat Williams was saying that men are that women.
And then women. Thank you. And then women feel like the men don't give them opportunity to be on their feminine side. They feel like they're not protected enough. They feel like they don't feel like in their safe zone to be feminine. They feel like they have to be overbearing. And I think that's where we're having the issue nowadays of bumping heads, which is crazy
Okay.
because on social media I feel a lot now, like a lot of jokes and stuff like that, and I don't like it because it's not funny to me of like women being the head of the house and like the man has no opinion or has no word. That's not right. That's so wrong. And I was wondering the other day, like when did it turn? Because back in the day, women had no voice. The women was a housewife. You do the
100%.
dishes and take care of my kids and bring me food.
Right.
When now I feel like women do everything and the man just has to come bring money.
And I think that's where the divide is now, is because I think men are like, we're not a paycheck. Like, like with the housewife situation, right? With the man being the breadwinner and the woman being the housewife, right? It becomes a dynamic of, okay, I go work, all the bills are paid, but when I come home, there's food on the table, the clothes are
But now
washed,
I feel
the
now I
kids are
feel
taken
like
care
the
of.
men come home with money and then they're expected to do all this other stuff as well
And have no peace.
and have no peace. That's kind of crazy, bro.
Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm not, like, me personally, like, peace is so important.
Peace is so
Like,
what?
peace is so important.
Oh yes.
It's
And I
so
want
important.
I need my partner to be my peace because all that shit, like having that day at work yesterday, I want to come home and be able to have that peace. I don't want to live in
Right.
that
I
shit I had
want to
at
be
work.
able to have a conversation with you about the situation, whatever it may be, and for you to be peace,
Yes,
peace of mind.
yes.
So it's just like with this, because again, with two masculine energies sitting in a room, it's bound to go left.
We just have to find the balance. We have to find the balance. I don't think there's a balance in relationships now.
But my thing is, when women say, I don't feel safe enough to be feminine, I feel like that comes from a place of, you're bleeding on me and I didn't cut you.
But what if they do feel like that's the values cutting? Damn, I wish I could call Jordan and pop her up real quick because this is the segment that Jordan would go ham on right now, bro. Like,
So, I mean,
shit.
we could for sure shelf this. Like, we can shelf this conversation and
Yeah,
for sure
yeah,
have her
yeah.
on. Like, I just,
Cause,
like,
cause,
in my mind,
because there's a lot of stuff that I can't discuss or I can't connect to because I'm not dating a man. I'm
got you,
speaking on having these women around me and them talking to me about their relationships and them and
Mhm.
me watching their relationships and stuff like that.
Got you.
Um, but you'd be surprised some of the things me being the mask in my relationship, some of the deep things I have to constantly like kind of remind my girl, like, hey, I'm a woman. I'm a woman at the end of the day. What you want, I want that too. Like as bad as you're hoping I pay this bill, I'm hoping you do too. You know, like,
Or at least you say you gonna give me half.
yeah. Yeah, so I think we gotta find that balance. But anyway,
No, one hundred
that's
percent.
crazy.
But since we're speaking
Crazy.
on work, since we had to, you told your work story, uh, what are you working on outside of that? What else are you working on? I know we talked about last episode. You're in the barber school. I know
Yeah, I
you're
finished
getting ready to
barber
wrap
school
up.
in March. Yep, I
All right,
finished in
getting ready to wrap
March.
that up.
I'll be cutting in Apopka, God willing,
Okay.
under Mad Barber's 2 barbershop. So that's
Okay.
exciting.
So that's, yeah, okay. So that, and then so what do we have coming as far as your content? What content are you what content are you pumping and peddling?
So, like I said last episode, I haven't been like scrolling as much to try to get
Mhm.
that originality, creativeness out of me.
Right.
So far I've been dropping a reel a week.
Okay.
Obviously the internet gurus tell you that you have to pump out stuff daily in order
Hmm.
to really get the views and to build the following and stuff like that. But
Hmm.
I don't want to force my content. So when it comes, it comes. When I think of it, when it comes. But I want to get into YouTube this year, and the beginning of
Right.
that is going to start next week. I go on
Okay.
a family cabin trip to Tennessee, and I plan on cinematically vlogging all of that and
Okay.
creating as much content as I possibly can of that. And hopefully that will kind of give me the motion that I need on YouTube to keep it pushing. Because
Gotcha.
for the past, what I want to say, 3, 4 years, I focused on merely Instagram. and I think that now I want to do the switch to YouTube.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
So
but I
now,
don't know, bro. I'm just going with the flow, you know. I don't know how it's gonna work.
yeah, you know how I go. That's
I
us.
don't I
That's
don't know
us in a
how
nutshell.
people. Yeah, I don't know how people find the
Mhm.
time, bro. Like to like yo to post every day. Shout out to anybody who's posting every day. That's hard, bro.
But see, that's the thing though. Like with the post every day, right? I think what we, you know, what I really believe. Like, I don't want the. Don't give me the. This is what I do because I've made it template.
Hmm.
Give me the when I was broke and trying to get this template because realistically, you sent me a video. You had sent me the video, and it was of Logan Paul in his YouTube era where he was like, when Logan, yeah, Logan is, Logan's the
Hmm.
one that wrestles and all that. Yeah, Logan. Um, you had sent me the video. You were like, yeah, he recorded his YouTube video, sent it to an editor in
Genius,
London,
genius.
right?
Yep,
So the time,
because
so
of
the
the
so because
time
that's a time
difference.
difference, right? And then so by the
Yep.
time he was done and woke up, he could just post a video. It was like, yeah, if you don't got no money to pay no editor, you're cooked.
Yeah.
You got to do that. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Like, you have to do all of that
But
work.
having that ability, that was genius. Having someone overseas doing work while you're sleeping, so you're waking up and you're continuing that motion, that was so genius, bro.
Right.
But we
Like,
don't
so
have
it's
those
like,
people. We don't have that option.
right. Give me the template of, okay, this is what I did when I was broke. Or I won't even say broke, because I mean we use broke a lot. This is what I was doing on the up and come,
On the coming,
coming
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Like
so that's
something
the
I
template
wish
I
I
want.
had. I wish I had that I know would roll my content crazy is having someone follow me with a camera, record for me. I feel like would give me that boost to like drop more content and stuff. But we'll see,
Right.
we'll see. I'm just going with the flow. I'm not stressing it. I've stressed numbers and growing for like 2 years now, and I'm still not anywhere I need to be. So I'm just going back to the basics of loving the creation, enjoying the art that I drop, and dropping it whenever it comes.
Because I think that I feel like that's just the most important. Like, is that in itself. It's
Yeah.
just to create being a creative in its purest form. Like, I don't think, Da Vinci, Picasso, we just run down the name. Basquiat on them was like, I'm putting this out because I want people to love it and like it. And it's like, no, it was for the love of what they were doing.
And you had sent me a post that said, even if people don't see your work, you're still creative.
100%. It doesn't make you any less creative.
Yeah. So I'm
Like,
I'm backing off of that, and I'm just loving what I do because the internet and these gurus I call them, they have like you thinking nothing about numbers and algorithm, and you have to make it look like this, and they have to do this, and that's why we have such repetitive content. People are grabbing that same template and doing it over and over and over and over again.
100%. So,
I want to bring some new. I want to bring some new shit, bro. I want to bring some shit. I've gotten great feedback on the last two reels that I've done in the last 2 weeks.
mhm.
Um, so that's really good and stuff like that. I like having the comments and knowing what people are thinking. So I just want to keep stuff like that coming, and that might mean one reel a week for now, and one YouTube video a week. And if that's what I can produce for now, then that's what I can produce for now, and hopefully later on that grows.
100%. Because it's like, man, like, I've seen your stuff. I say it's dope. I
Thank
mean, we got to figure out. Well, no, we should have made. We should have put out the Puerto Rico. We should have made that a YouTube video.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm
We should
saying. I
have
feel
made
like
that a
a lot
YouTube
of a
video.
lot
Like,
of content should have been on YouTube that I was just kind of focused on Instagram.
nah, yeah. Like, I'm just like, man, like, we've done a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, uh, a whole lot, a lot. Not a little lot. Like a whole lot, a lot. Like,
And think
which is
about all
crazy.
those times that we would have, if we would have had a cameraman following us, the shit that we would have captured.
Oh my goodness, yeah, and that, yeah, that, boy, oh boy. Nah,
Oh,
somebody has to be movie on
You know what
camera.
I have now too? That's
What?
gonna
What?
help a lot. The Ray Bans, the one
Ah,
with
there
the
you go. See?
camera.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of point of view content when I'm doing my photography, videography, and give them like the behind the scenes look at that too. So be on the lookout for that.
Yes, of course. So make sure you tap in our link to her YouTube because I don't have a YouTube besides our public square YouTube. But like, Link to her YouTube will always be in all our descriptions. Because if you didn't notice, that's what I put in our bio
Mm-hmm.
on the last video. Was it's a link to your YouTube page, not Instagram. Just so you know.
Special shout out to my girl telling me she loved me so much. I don't know if you see that. Aww, oh my gosh. I love you too, baby.
So yeah, I think. Oh, is that it? We wrap? What? Wait,
yeah,
what?
man. I go on the trip. I go on a trip soon, and bro, what I want is for us to connect again. If you are new here, James is in Georgia. I'm currently in Florida. So I just can't wait for us to connect again, bro.
No, when we touch, I'm telling you. Listen, this is what it's gonna be, and I'm telling you, I'm working on a few things. I told you, you know, I'm working on a few things. Then I'm coming back to the crib, to the O, which I like to call it. As I got everybody saying James from the O. Well, first and foremost, a lot of people here that I've met through my cousin don't know my real name.
Okay.
Because he calls me cuz.
Okay.
So there's
you
people
cuz from the O.
I'm cuz. Like they be like, oh yo, what up, cuz? I'm like, yo, what up? That's just my name. Like I'm cuz. Except for like his close friends. Like it was mad funny. I was being and not to get long-winded about this story, but and I'll get to my point. Is he was on the phone with this girl, and she was like, I had laughed or whatever. She said, "Who's that?" She says, "That's." She said, "That's James." And I said, "Oh, you know my name?" Being mad funny. She was like, "Duh, I know your name." Like, you know, it's just like I was like, "You'd be surprised how many people call me cuz." I'm like,
yeah.
Because that's how you introduce me. Oh, that's cuz. Like that's just what it is. Yeah, that's cuz. Like that's cuz.
Yeah, that's how shit usually rolls out. Yeah.
Right. So the amount of people here that call me cuz is ridiculous. Which I mean, I guess it's a good thing. So you don't know my name. So maybe if something happened, you can't. Oh, his name cuz. Yeah,
Yeah, cuz already back in the O after that.
Yeah, right. So when we do link, when we do get back together, you already know the Huqueros is in full effect. That's number one.
Oh yes. Be on the lookout because right now we doing what we can with what we got, but
100%.
guys, stay tuned because when we connect, it's a wrap. We got a lot.
It's gonna be a straight movie, and then on top of that, I think that's when I launched the T show. I won't launch the T show until you and I are in the same room because you're gonna be my first guest.
Perfect. And speaking of guests, we do have a couple of special guests lined up. That should be coming within the next few episodes. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested in being in Public Square, on Public Square, please reach out to us and let's see what we make happen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your favorite host, Mr. Wavy himself.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
What's up?
You know what's crazy? I said we was going to intro after the rant. And
we didn't intro. Welcome. If you guys have stayed this long, you are watching Public Square with your host Wavy and your girl KB. And we have fun, we talk shit, and we hope you guys enjoy it too.
Oh, and by the way, don't be calling me James. She called me James because she know me in real life. My name is just Wavy, y'all.
Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah, don't. We not friends.
Or cuz.
Right. Don't be just oh Jay. Easy. Whoa.
Hey, if you watch this far, comment Wavy's real name down below.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I'll catch you till next time.
Of course, until next time.
Peace.